Welcome to Evelyn Colors. My name is Evelyn, and I am here today to share with you all of the coloring books that I purchased in July with a couple of honorable mentions. Are you ready? Let's go check out these coloring books. In this video, I'll be doing my video a little bit differently, meaning you'll see my face, then you'll see the books, and I'll be back. You'll see my face, and then you'll see the books. I just want to warn you because I like to switch up things to see how you like it. That's what I'm doing today. Now, here are the first three coloring books that I have. Now, these are books that I have purchased in July, the first part of July. And I have two flip throughs of these books. So the first one I have is this one. This is Lulu's book, Lulu Mayo. I have a flip through of it, but I'm going to switch over to the top down in just a second to show you a quick flip through of this book. The second book that I purchased is Romantasy, Mythographic Romantasy by Veronica Kolinska. I have a flip through of this coloring book, and I will transfer over to do a very quick flip through of it. Last, I have this coloring book, Daydreams, a Creative Haven coloring book. This is a book that was gifted to me by Craft Time with Yaya. She sent this to me off of my Amazon wish list for my birthday. And I am so excited about getting something off of my wish list because she's the first person to ever do that, in which, I didn't really have a wish list. I just kind of created one not too long ago. But yeah, I've been coloring in this book as well. Now, let's take a look at all three of these coloring books. Lulu's House of Wonder coloring book is one of the books that I purchased in July. I had to do an exchange because the book was a little bit damaged over here. Technically, I have two books because they said I could keep it. But this is it right here by Lulu Mayo, and check it out. I'm going to flip through it fairly quickly. If you want to see a full flip through, then, click the video up here to check that out. So let's take a look. This is Lulu Mayo. Now, here are the pages. I missed some pages, sorry about that, but I'm just giving you an idea, just a glimpse of what's in here, not like looking at every page here, okay? And that's pretty much it. If you want to see the full flip through, just click in the description box on the link. So that is Lulu's House of Wonder. I also bought Mythographic Romantasy. I have a flip through of it, and I've actually colored a few pages in here. So let's take a quick look in this one. This is by Veronica Kolinska. If you want to see the full flip through of this, check the description box, because I'm not showing every single page, okay, in this one. Just giving you just a glimpse of what's in here. This is more like a fantasy type of book with a romantic twist to it. I'm skipping pages. As I stated, if you want to see the full flip through, just watch the video to see the full video, okay? So that is Romantasy. And the last book that I have is Daydreams. I did not purchase this. I received it as a birthday gift from Yaya. So here are a couple of pages that I've already colored. I really, really like this book. It's a relaxing type of book to me. And it's the type of book where if you are wanting to just sit down and color without, stressing, this is the book you can just let your imagination run wild by using whatever you want to use. Daydreams. Hey, Daydreams. This is by Angela Porter. So I don't think I have done a flip through of this book. I'm just going to flip through a little quick here so you can get an idea of what's in here. I used to not be drawn to these types of illustrations, but I'm starting to really like them now. That is it for Daydreams by Angela Porter. The next two coloring books that I have are books from Maria Trolle or Maria Trolle. I don't really know how to pronounce her name because, well, the E is just an E. It doesn't have that little slash on top of her E. Yeah. So I just say Troll. Until I know from her exactly how to say her name, I'm going to roll with Maria Trolle. I purchased two of her coloring books. They are hardback coloring books. I already have two of her coloring books in my coloring book collection. I decided to get two other books because, hey, they were on sale. And whenever I see something on sale and I need to add something to my cart to go along with whatever I have ordered, maybe one little thing, and I'm like, I don't want to just get this one little thing for $5. Let me get these coloring books. So the first book that I have is this book. It's Botanicum. And the second book that I picked up is Nightfall. I will transfer over so that you can see a quick flip through of these books. What I like about these books, her art, it's relaxing. It's a relaxing type of art to color. I like her art in general. I also feel calm. It's kind of dreamy. I just like her art. It's not something that I start getting stressed out because it's just too much on the page. Actually, when I just sit down and just flip through and look at her art, I instantly feel relaxed and calm. So let's go take a look at these two books, shall we? Here is Maria Trolle's coloring book, Botanicum. It is a special edition coloring book. Let's check it out right quick. This was published in 2020, so it's an older book. I don't mind doing older. What I'm going to do is just go to the back here and flip real quickly. She does have a plant registry here, which is the genus and species of the flowers, as well as the insects. If you want to know how to color something, then you can actually do that by getting a scientific name to see exactly how that plant is colored or that insect is colored. So here we go. Scientific names for the plants. Genus and species. Some of these just have the genus. Let's take a look here. Now this paper is kind of off-white, which is always a pleasure to color on. And I'm not going to do like a full flip through. Well, yes, I am. It's just going to be a fast flip through. So enjoy. Her illustrations are front and back, so you have to be careful with your choice of medium that you use. That is it for Botanicum. Moving on to Nightfall. This is Nightfall, also by Maria Troll, and it was published in 2018, I believe. Yes, 2018. So let's take a look. I'm going to start in the back. Again, what she has here in the back, which I like, I'm a biologist, so I can appreciate the scientific names. She has the plant names here. These are scientific names of the plants that she has in the book. And I don't think that she has the insects. It's just the plant names. But she does have a test page here. And I think there's a test page in the other one as well. So let's do a quick flip of this book. Front and back illustrations, just so you know. This is Nightfall, so I'm expecting to see quite a few pages that have black backgrounds. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, there's another one. These are cute illustrations. Now let me stop talking. That is it for Maria Troll's Nightfall. The next coloring book is one that I learned about from Miss Bubble's studio. Yeah. I saw her talking about it, her doing a flip through, even coloring in it. And she was coloring some beautiful musical notes. What I did is I said, before I go order this book, let me try to find out more about it. So I looked at the flip throughs somewhat, not closely, close enough, I guess. And then I went over to the author, Nick Filbert's IG, and I looked at what he does. And then I went to Google, not Google, Brave. I don't use Google to search. Shh, don't tell nobody that. But I normally use Brave on my phone. And so I found the book on Etsy, and this book costs 41 smackaroos plus shipping. It was shipped to me from South Korea. It shipped on, well, when did I order? I ordered it on July 29th, and I received it on August the 8th. You know what I did? I made a little money in July from YouTube. And I also made a little money from Amazon. So thank you to everyone who watches my videos, watches the ads, as well as orders through my Amazon links. Thank you. So that's how I actually ended up purchasing this book, because this book was about 60 something dollars. Yeah, 41 plus shipping. Anyway, I got this book, and they sent a coloring page, an additional coloring page by the person who I guess mails these books off from South Korea. So I'll show you the coloring page. But yeah, I'm going to do a quick flip through of this. Thank you, Miss Bubbles, for sharing this coloring book with the community. Yeah. After I started looking through it, I was like, girl, what did you get yourself into? But you know, it'll wear on me. I need to look at the art again. So we're going to take a flip through of this coloring book. It'll be quick, but not too quick, but you know, you'll see what's in here by Nick Filbert. This is Lorraine by Nick Filbert. Now, this is a coloring book that I splurged on big time. But thanks to making a little money on YouTube, I was able to do that. Let's check it out. When I opened my package from the Etsy shop that I ordered it from, and I'll share all that with you in just a second, there's this lovely illustration inside, and it's copyrighted 2024 pillow_Psalm. Isn't this pretty? It is so pretty. So they sent this on some really good paper. Of course, I am going to make a copy of it because I do not want to lose it. I don't want this to just be my only copy and I color on it. The paper feels really good. This is my invoice. Let me tell you how much I splurged. It cost $41, shipping was $21.50, and then that was the total. US dollars, tax and all that. Yeah, quite a bit to splurge on the coloring book. And this is the company Cool Craft Book, Etsy.com. And yeah, it shipped from South Korea. Ordered 29th and I got it on the 8th. Now let's take a look inside the book. I have not even checked this out. I think I'm going to go ahead and read it to you because I don't really know what it says, because I don't really know much about this book. I looked through the book at the illustrations and it blew my mind. So yeah, let's check out what they say here. Lorraine tells a story about a world that transcends oceans and borders, where art becomes a universal conversation. Welcome to a journey of traverses Eastern traditions and the dynamic energy of Western innovation and how the past shapes the present. This book is an innovation to the moment, exploring unique rhythms, cultures, stories, and philosophies. A dialogue between two worlds, revealing the beauty in their convergence and the harmony in their contrast. It is a step forward to understand the beautiful complexity of our interconnected existence. For my dearest Lorenzo. And copyright 2025, Nicholas F. And that is his name, and I cannot say that. I don't know if you guys can even see it, but I will bring it up so you can see the name here. All right, let's take a look at the artwork here. This is kind of like a calendar. So we have Lorraine, and then we have down here date details. And then up here in the top corner, it has the name of the page, the author, illustrator, his Instagram account, and his Gmail address, email. And this is called Katana. I saw View coloring this and she was confused about what was going on, and I was confused too, but the more I look at it, I kind of see what's going on, but it's a lot going on here. It's a beautiful illustration though. I'm not going to talk much. I'm just going to let you kind of take a look at these illustrations on your own. Just know that each page has its own name. And again, it has the author's information up here in the top corner. The pages are also perforated. I forgot to share that. If I want to gift this to someone, I can tear it out and frame it. These are beautiful illustrations, by the way. They're just so involved. There's so much going on. And I like illustrations like that. Anyway, I do. For some people, it's not their thing, but I do like illustrations that are more involved. Yeah. Beautiful illustrations, by the way. The paper is chef kiss. Really heavy. So you can use pretty much whatever you want to use on here. Now, I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm just going to flip and let you see these beautiful illustrations for yourself. This is the one that Bubbles is coloring, and from what I have seen so far, what she's done, it is beautiful. She has the musical notes of green, and it's just a beautiful color scheme that she's coming up with. Here is information about the artist, and let's learn a little bit about him, because me personally, I don't really know much about Nicholas Filbert. It says his work is recognized for the meticulous attention to detail, and these illustrations sure are detailed, often blending mythological themes with contemporary storytelling. Nicholas has contributed to various international publications, book covers, and art exhibitions, making a name for himself in both local and global art scenes. His style is characterized by a fusion of traditional and digital techniques, creating visually compelling pieces that draw viewers into imaginative worlds. Nicholas Filbert's work continues to inspire and captivate audiences with its depth and creativity. Nicholas Filbert is an Indonesian illustrator known for his intricate and detailed art. You see, that's in red. I didn't underline that. They already have it. So he's an illustrator with intricate and detailed artwork. And I do like intricate and detailed artwork. I do. But I think I'm the type of person who likes to admire it a little bit more than I like to color it. But I'm going to try to color some pages in here. I saw some pages that I actually do want to dive into, often featuring fantasy and surreal elements. And that is it. We have Nicholas here in his nice little fit here. I see my artwork as personal journey and universal conversations. Every piece of it invites you to reflect with your own experiences and perceptions. Yeah, okay. And here we have the Instagram account and the Gmail account. And oh wow, when you flip here, there is another art work piece here. Wow. Okay, this is it here. Beautiful. Very intricate, but yet beautiful as well. Okay. So that is it for Lorraine. I'm glad I stepped outside of the box and invested in this book. This is probably the second coloring book that I have invested in like this. Yeah. So as far as price is concerned. And I believe that's it for this book. And I'm going to move on to the next book. I didn't even talk about the cover, but this is, oh, okay. This is the cover, but also the fold out that's included in the back. This is that illustration. Yeah. Okay, up next I have a few honorable mentions, which means that these are not really coloring books. They are instructional books. One is a watercolor instructional book, and this is the Creative Abstract Watercolor Coloring Book. Did I say coloring book? This is not a coloring book. I'm gonna do a little flip through of it. I've been looking at this for a long time. It's been on my wish list for a long time. And so one day I saw that it was $9.89. So I ordered it. I ordered it on August the 2nd and I received it on August the 8th. So technically this is not a July order, but I wanted to pop this in the video to share with you, okay? So we'll take a look at this. Here is the instructional book. It is Creative Abstract Watercolor by Kate Rebecca Leach. This is the beginner's guide to expressive and imaginative painting. Let's take a look. I am going to share the table of contents. I'm not going to, go through the whole book per se, and I'll just flip through here to show you what's in here to give you an idea. For the table of contents, it says Introduction. What is abstract art? And then she has 6 key elements, the elements of my own art and my inspiration. Materials, paint, paper, brushes, masking supplies, ink and pens. Color philosophy. Analogous palettes, Payne's gray, color mixing, techniques, getting started, wet on wet, water blooms, spots and circles, wet on dry, masking shapes and highlights, easy organic brushwork, shapes, mark making, masking borders. The projects, abstract shapes, abstract botanicals, abstract landscapes, and then it goes on to tell about the author, acknowledgments, supplies, and index. So let me give you a little bit of a glimpse of what's in here. As I stated before, this is one of the books that I've been wanting for a while. When I saw that it was like 50% off, I think, that's when I jumped on it to get it. It was on my Amazon wish list, but I took it off and I got it myself. $9.89 for this book. Yeah. So this is what you get in here. Yeah. So that's it for Creative Abstract Watercolors. The last book that I have to share with you is an instructional booklet as well, but not the type of instructional book that you think. It is the Bible, B-I-B-L-E, Basic Instructions Before Leaving Earth. I purchased a Bible that is one for creating and journaling. Yeah. Now I don't have to feel guilty about writing in my Bible. I have one specifically for that. Now this is a Bible that I ordered from Tyndall.com. Miss Coloring with Tailor Made announced the sale that Tyndall.com was having on July 25th. And I was like, wow, 50% off? I'm on it, I'm there. So when the 25th came, I was on that site, had this already in my cart a couple of days beforehand. They changed the price on this. They marked it up just a couple of dollars. But I can't complain, and I won't complain because I got 50% off of this Bible here. This is the Bible for coloring and creative journaling. I don't have to feel guilty for marking up my Bible now. I can do it without feeling guilty of marking up anything and messing up stuff. That's what this Bible is for anyway, okay? So I ordered this on the 25th, and it came on the 29th. Very, very fast shipping. And this is an $84 Bible, but I got it for 50% off, of course, plus tax and shipping. So I ended up paying about $54 for this big old Bible. Okay, right here. I'll show it to you. We're gonna like switch over and I'll let you see the beautiful Bible that I have. But in addition to this Bible, I realized that I might need to get a few accessories. I picked up a few accessories from Amazon, and here they are. First, I spent a little time on Amazon looking for the right size to fit this Bible, and I got a purple one. I'll show you how it looks and everything when I switch over. The next thing I needed to get was some tabs. Now, I already have some tabs, but those have silver, and the leaves on the Bible pages that I have, they're gold. So I decided to get some new ones. And I got some Bible tabs, and here I will open it up and show you all that good stuff in just a little bit. And then I decided to get some gel highlighters. I've had some gel highlighters before. I did not like them, so I tried a different brand, and this is a different brand here. I have 12 of these. We will take a look at them. Now, that's it. Let's check out the Bible and the accessories. I'm so excited. The last book I have to share with you is this Bible. Ignore the ring light. It's called Inspired Prayer. It is a giant print edition, the Bible for coloring and creative journaling. And this is it here. It is beautiful. It's pretty big. I may have to lift you up a little bit more so you can see it. But on the back of here, it has information about this Bible, but there is an app that goes along with this Bible. I have not downloaded the app yet. So here is this beautiful Bible. It is so beautiful. And I'm going to give you a glimpse inside. So when I open it up, on the inside of the Bible, first thing you're going to see a coloring page. I pray that God, the source of hope, will fill you completely with joy and peace because you trust in Him. Then you will overflow with confident hope through the power of the Holy Spirit. Romans 15:13. So this is a big coloring page. More coloring to do here. And another coloring page. See, this page, these pages here are pretty thick paper, okay? But then when we get into the Bible, of course, it's kind of thin. I started coloring here a little bit, and I want to color that, but I was doing it with pencil here. So as you can see, Old Testament, New Testament, there are some little things that you can color around here. And then there's another page, and then we have Welcome to Inspire Prayer here. More coloring things here. I'm not going to flip through this whole Bible, but I want to give you an idea of what's in here. Okay, so in here, there is information about prayer, and they give you Bible journaling tips here. A note to the readers. We have that Filbert app that I was telling you about that I have not downloaded. We have another beautiful page here, the Old Testament, something to color. And then here is Genesis. And we have a coloring page here, some more coloring that we can do. Now, they don't have pages that you color on every page. Here are lines that you can use to write and journal about what it is that you're reading here, which I think is really cool. And we have more drawing and also some lines you can write here in between there. Okay. All right. What I noticed is that throughout the Bible, there are pages that are already colored, like a tracing type of paper here. It's already colored with somebody having written something here, maybe a prayer. That's what it looks like to me. And it has the author of this entry here. And then just move on. There's another one here, and it has the author listed. And then you just work your way through coloring and journaling here. I think this is pretty neat. I no longer have to feel guilty for writing in my Bible and coloring. I have one that I can do it in and not feel like I'm messing up something. This is the New Living Translation, NLT. So we have pages to color, pages to take notes, writing, more pages to color. You can write in between here. Yeah. Oh, that's cute. It's just a prayer. That's pretty. All right. So, and the pages, like the leaf part here, is gold. Yeah. I looked at the reviews on Amazon for this particular Bible, and people love this Bible. Look at this. This is so pretty. It's colored. Very pretty. You see that? Kind of like a tracing paper. That's pretty much what this Bible is all about. Ooh, that's fruit, a fruit page. Fruit of the Spirit, huh? Let me see. Ludwig van Beethoven. Okay. And we have other things to color on the side here. You can write notes. Okay. And then back here, you have the books of the Bible and what page certain scriptures are located. Okay. And then more stuff that you can write here if you want to design a page the way you want. And we have another pretty page on the inside, and that is it. On the back it says, "This is what the Lord says, your Redeemer and Creator. I am the Lord who made all things. I alone stretched out the heavens." Isaiah 44:24. This is gold. I just love the cover. Yeah, it reminds me, of course, of space stuff. Now, moving on to the accessories for this Bible. Here are the Bible tabs, and they are by this company here from Amazon. I've already opened this, and what I found inside, I was quite impressed with what I received. So let me show you. So one thing that I have here is a card. It says "To Dear," and it is this right here. It says, "Thank you for your purchase and support of our heartfelt design products. We hope these Bible tabs will bring joy as you spend time in God's Word." Okay. Nice little card from this company here. And also, they included this bookmark here, which I thought was kind of nice. You know, this is a leather bookmark. And it says, "Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it." Proverbs 4:23. Nice leather or pleather bookmark here. And then they included some samples of some leather type of tabs. I was like, did I order this? But this is just a sample of what they have, because I did not order anything like this. Then they have this little flyer here, and It is not a flyer. It is the tab alignment guide. Okay. But they also have on here, you are loved. And they have greetings, grace and peace to you from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ. Our mission is to help Christians express their love through gifts that inspire. Let all that you do be done in love. It says your do, but that's an error right there. Okay. Bible tab guide here. Okay. And these are the tabs. I got the purple because I have a purple Bible somewhat. And I didn't really know it was going to come like this. I don't know what I was expecting, but this is what I received. So I got the purple. These are the tabs here. On each tab, they have, I guess, whatever that particular book represents. So Leviticus, it has ceremonial law. Ezra, it has temple rebuilt. Okay. So forth and so on. Then we go into the New Testament where it starts here. And with the New Testament and some of the books, of course, I'll give you an example. Corinthians, 1 Corinthians, it has Christian living. Timothy, 2 Timothy, passing the torch. And I really thought that's all that I was supposed to get in here because it is for the purple. That's what I asked for. But maybe I need to do more reading when I order things. But then they have more. Here's some more. This is not the purple. This is blue, but I guess they include this along with the purple. So they give you 2 sets of tabs. I was only expecting 1 set, but they will get used. And I like how it comes. It comes with this already attached. So I don't have to worry about pulling something out of a plastic sleeve, or you get what I'm saying? It's already there. I can just flip it, turn it back here, and get the tab, which makes it much easier. And those are the tabs that I have for the Inspired Bible. Next, I have the highlighters, and I actually got the highlighters because I want to see if I can color with them. So these are the highlighters from the brand Fila. I've tried a brand before in the past, years ago. I did not like it. So hopefully these will be okay. I actually want to see if I can color with these. So let me show you how they look right quick. Get out one of these here. And I'm going to get some paper just to see how they work. But this is how they look. Bible gel highlighters. Fila. No bleeding. Recap after use. Keep out of sunlight and high temperatures because they will melt, huh? This is how it looks. It's kind of, you can see through a little bit. Kind of clear. So let me do something here. Ooh, this is, I wasn't expecting this to be fluorescent. Very smooth. It's very good. Very smooth. The ones that I had in the past, they were not that smooth. They would kind of skipping around, have space in between. That looks pretty good. And they felt very good as well. It says on here that it is a twist up design, won't smear over other inks, won't bleed through any paper, smooth, gliding, acid-free, and non-toxic. And on the back of here in English, it says smooth gliding without smearing, won't bleed through, acid-free, and non-toxic. Please let the ink dry before highlighting. Okay, so if you're writing something and you want to highlight it, make sure that ink dries before you use this highlighter. Thank you for letting me know. But I like these are so cute. The last thing that I have is the Bible cover. I have it in purple. It does have a strap that goes here that actually I think is here. It's in the zipper portion, or where is it? I don't see it. I feel it. Oh, there it is. This is it here, the strap to carry the Bible. And let me get the Bible here. The Bible should fit. I measured it, so it's going to fit here. We have an opening to slide this portion, the cover, into here, and also a section here. This is supposed to fit inside here, and it should, because I measured it. So it fits here, and then this part goes in here. So this is a zipper portion here that you can probably put some stencils in, you know, other little things that you might want to have in here for studying and journaling, as well as coloring. And also we have a space to put pens, highlighters, other little things. There are pockets here, pretty big pockets. It's big enough for my Bible, I do believe. Yep, this portion here comes up like that. Also here we have a zipper in the front where you can put some things. We have a zipper in the back for more storage. That is it for the little purple book cover. I love it. I think it is so cute. Those are all of the coloring books and other books that I purchased in July and a little bit like early part of August. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, keep calm and keep coloring. Bye.